Hello students, welcome to Narayan PU College online classes. So in the last video, we have discussed up to the 26th question, 25th question. Now we have to discuss about the 26th. Clear? So see the question number 26 here. What they have given. Benzyl chloride when oxidized by lead nitrate gives. Benzyl chloride. You already know what is the formula of benzyl chloride. Benzyl chloride formula is on the benzene ring there will be a CH2Cl. This is the benzyl chloride. Clear? When benzyl chloride react with means oxidized by lead nitrate. Lead nitrate means what they have given here, PbNO3. Clear? Remember this reaction. This reaction is important. Preparation of benzaldehyde. Next aldehydes chapter is there, aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids, and there again we will use this same reaction to prepare the benzaldehyde. Clear? And you know that here PbNO3 twice and it gives oxygens to this benzyl chloride and converted into benzaldehyde, and this is the product you will get. What is the product means here? CH3 means benzene. On the benzene ring which one will be there here? CHO. Clear? And on the benzene ring there will be a CH2 and CHO, and Pb and Cl will be removed as a PbCl2. PbCl2 plus nitrates are there here, and nitrates will be removed as a here HNO2. HNO2. See the questions one. Once you see same question, sometimes what they will ask, benzyl chloride treated with the copper nitrate, same, and lead nitrate or copper nitrate, you will get the compound is benzaldehyde, and benzyl chloride is oxidized to benzaldehyde and you will get the CuCl2 plus HNO2. This is the reaction. Clear? See now here you can balance. You know that here chlorines 2 are there, here 1 is there, so I have to take here 2 moles here. When I take this is 2 moles and this benzene ring also 2 are there, so I have to take this one 2. Now you see in this case, and here 2 hydrogens, here hydrogens are there and 1 oxygen is shifted from here to here, means 1 oxygen means how many? 2 oxygens will become, and now and here 4 hydrogens are there and 4 hydrogens are there means here 2 see 1 hydrogen is with the carbon only, another hydrogen is removed. How many hydrogens are removed here? 1 hydrogen, but here 2 moles means 2 hydrogens. 2 hydrogens means here 2HNO2, because here 2 oxygens are shifted, 1 oxygen shifted, but 2 moles means 2 oxygens are shifted. 2 oxygens are shifted means how many oxygens will be left here? 4. So this is 2 into 2, 4. Same here also you have to take the benzyl chloride. This is one of the preparation of the benzaldehyde from the benzyl chloride, and take here 2 moles and here take the 2 moles. So what is our product here? Our product is benzaldehyde. Clear? So again in the aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids, and we will discuss this same concept. Clear? So next one, question number 27. Clear ma? On heating chloroform with aqueous NaOH, the product is aqueous NaOH, the product is chloroform formula. What is the chloroform formula ma? CHCl3 plus what it is treated with, which one here? NaOH. Now what the product you will get? All chlorine atoms are replaced by the nucleophile, that is OH. Take the 3 moles here, then what the compound you will get? You see CH, and here 1 Cl is replaced by 1 OH, another Cl is replaced by another OH, and 3 chlorine atoms are replaced by 3 OH atoms. Then what you will get here? NaCl you will get 3 NaCl. This is plus 3 NaCl. Clear? But you already know that I already mentioned, whenever there are 2 OH groups are present on the same carbon and those are unstable due to the repulsions, so that's why to avoid that repulsions it remove 1 oxygen in the form of water. Then what the compound you will get? You see H and C, there will be a double bond. Elimination means here double bond will come, C double bond O, and here OH. What you are getting? You see you are getting formic acid. But which medium I have used here? Basic medium. It is a acid, and it is a which medium I used here? NaOH, sodium hydroxide I used here. So that's why the medium is a basic medium, it is acid and it is a base, so that's why you will get which one? Salt, CH3COO, Na means H and OH will be removed as a water molecule. So what is your final product here? And sodium formate, that is option 2 is the correct one. Clear ma? Next one. And now go to the question number now 28. Coming to the question number 28. So tetraethyl lead reacts with lead sodium alloy to form ethyl bromide. This question number is 28. Ethyl bromide means what is the formula? C2H5 Br and treated with alloy of which one here? Lead and sodium, Pb plus Na. Clear my it is? This is alloy. Clear? So now what the product you will get here? And alloy to form, you will get here tetraethyl lead. What you will get here? Tetraethyl lead. Tetraethyl lead means, this is, you might have studied, this is in the first year only. So and Pb, clear ma? Plus you will get NaCl. Tetraethyl means how many ethyl groups should be there? Here 4 are there, I have to multiply with the 4. And how many bromine atoms are there? 4. And here, bromine atoms here. So bromine 4 are there, but here 1. So I have to multiply this one with the 4. So that's why I have to multiply with the sodium by 4. So this is the, we will call tetraethyl lead. This what we will call here tetraethyl lead. That is your option. Option first one is your answer. Clear? Next one. Coming to the question number 29. Iodoform heated with Az powder to form. Very important this is. You have to remember. Az means iodoform. What is the iodoform formula? CHI and I. CHI3. Chloroform means CHCl3. Iodoform means CHI3. That is treated with how many? We treated with which one ma? Az powder. Treated with which one ma here? Az powder. Actually here, whenever iodoform reacted with the silver and 2 moles of iodoforms are involved in the reaction. See here, this is again iodine and here what it is ma? Iodine. AzI will be removed here. How many iodine atoms are present here? 3. And this side how many are there here? 2. So 3. So total how many iodide atoms are there? 6 iodide atoms. So that's why how many silver atoms I have to take here? 6. Then what happened you see? This is 1 Az, 1 I. AzI will be removed. Another Az like this. So and all iodine atoms will be removed. Then what you will get you see? You will get 6 AzI. Plus what is left here? CH and CH. Then what I can call here? C2H2. This C2H2 means what it is ma? Ethine. What we can write here? CH triple bond CH. This is clear. So that is your option. Remember always, whenever chloroform reacted with silver, how many moles of chloroform will be reacted with the silver here? And 2 moles of the chloroform are iodoform reacted, and it gives the product is which one here? Ethine. Clear? Next one. Coming to the question number 30. Question number 30. When ethyl amine is heated with chloroform and alkali KOH, the compound with offensive smell is obtained. This compound is, yesterday I already mentioned, carbyl amine reaction. So what we have discussed in the carbyl amine reaction? Carbyl amine reaction. So I already mentioned, and again we will discuss this reaction in the amines chapter. Clear ma? So what they have given here? Ethyl amine. Ethyl amine means which one ma? C2H5NH2 is treated with which one here? Chloroform plus KOH. I already mentioned. And carbyl amine reaction means which amines will be involved? Primary amines. When our primary amines reacted with the chloroform or iodoform, what are chloroform, in the presence of alkali, then what the compound you will get? You will get the isocyanide NC plus what it is? KCl plus what you will get here? H2O. Yesterday I have already balanced this, and it is 3 moles, and here there will be 3 moles. Clear ma? So what is here? isocyanide, and I already mentioned isocyanide, it gives the very offensive smell, very bad smell, you know. So that's why by this smell only we can identify this reaction is a carbyl, means that formation of the compound is isocyanide. Isocyanides can also be called as a which one? Carbyl amine. So your option is here, option 2 is correct. Clear? Next one is question number 31. Chlorobenzene on fusing with solid NaOH gives. This we have already discussed. Chloroform. You know what is the formula of chloroform here? Sorry, what chloroform? Chlorobenzene. So they have given here chlorobenzene and fused with what it is here? NaOH. Fused with NaOH. Clear? Then what is the product you will get? Benzene, benzoic acid, phenol, and we have to maintain drastic conditions. I have already mentioned. So that's why you will get the compound is here, and what we will get? Phenol. Chlorine will be replaced by means OH, and NaCl will be removed. Clear? So what the compound you will get here? Phenol. Sodium phenoxide you will get. Further hydrolysis you will get the which one here? Phenol. So option 3 is the correct one. Clear? Next one, 32. Question number 32. Clear ma? DDT can be prepared by reacting chlorobenzene in presence of concentrated H2SO4 with. Clear? So means we have to prepare DDT by using chlorobenzene. We have to use the chlorobenzene, and by another compound should be required. What is that compound? Chlorobenzene plus which compound react gives the DDT they are asking. First one is chlorine in UV light. You know that what is the DDT structure? DDT structure we have already discussed. Clear ma? Chlorine, 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 and here there will be a hydrogen, a benzene ring here, chlorobenzene, and this is the formula of which one ma? DDT. Clear ma? So this is the DDT. So dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane is the DDT. Now we have to prepare one of the reactant they have given here. The reactant they have given is chlorobenzene. Next one, what it is? Chlorine. When I treated with the only chlorine, this is, will you get this compound? No, you will not get this compound. Next one, chloroform. Chloroform means what it is ma? CHCl3. If you treated this one with the benzo means chlorobenzene, will you get this is? No. And you see trichloroacetone and chloral hydrate. The option is here, fourth one is the correct one. How to prepare this we have already discussed in the PU part, preparation of DDT. So how to prepare this one means we have to take the chloral hydrate. What is the chloral? Chloral means you already know, trichloroacetone is called as acetaldehyde. We will called as what it is here? Chloral. So what is the formula? And this is CCl3CHO. This we will called as a chloral. Trichloroacetaldehyde, that we will call as which one here? Chloral. But if you treat this one you will not get. But why? Because means, and here OH group should be present, that we will called as CCl3CHOH, and here OH, and this is we will called as chloral hydrate. This we will called as a chloral hydrate. And if you remove water molecule you will get this compound, but you have to take this compound only. So what is that one is, you see now. So we will take the trichloroacetaldehyde, and you have to take the hydric form here, H. You may ask, so here OH groups are present on the single carbon or the same carbon, then this compound is unstable, but this compound is stable. Why? Because here there is a chance of which one ma here? There is a chance of hydrogen bond between this molecule, hydrogen and chlorine. Clear ma? So chloral hydrate is a stable compound, even though two OH groups are present on the same carbon atom. You have to remember that one. Clear? So that's why whenever this chloral hydrate and Cl and here Cl and you know OH, CH and OH. When it is treated with the 2 moles of the 2 moles of chlorobenzene, 2 moles of which one here ma chlorobenzene. You know that whenever chlorobenzene is there, where the reaction takes place, either the ortho position or para position, but ortho position compounds are somewhat unstable, means compared to the para is major and ortho is minor. So that's why at para position the reaction takes place and H and OH will be removed and here H and OH will be removed. Then what the product you will get? You see, you will get the product is C and Cl and here Cl and another one is there is a H and there is a chlorobenzene here, one compound and one is chlorobenzene and here also another one is chlorobenzene. What we will call the same structure? You see, Cl, 3 Cl's are there, CH and CH is there, one is chlorobenzene, another one is chlorobenzene. What is the formula? This is the formula of DDT. So that's why what is your answer here? 32. Means how to prepare the DDT means whenever 2 moles of the chlorobenzene is treated with the chloral hydrate in presence of which medium here? Acidic medium, concentrate H2SO4 act as a dehydrating agent. It removes the 2 water molecule and gives the DDT. Clear ma? So our option 4 is the correct one. Clear? Next one. 33 question number 33. See the question number 33. When phenol reacts with chloroform and KOH, the product is, you have to say the answer for this one. Whenever phenol react with chloroform and KOH, then they are asking what is the product. Clear ma? Phenol, chloroform and KOH. What is the name of this reaction? This is a named reaction, right? We have already discussed in the alcohol, phenols and ethers. Phenol reacted with the chloroform and KOH. It is a Reimer-Tiemann reaction. What is the product in the Reimer-Tiemann reaction? Products are salicylaldehydes. OH and what it is ma here? CHO. We have already discussed. Clear ma? So what is your option here? And salicylaldehyde, and also you will get here para hydroxybenzaldehyde. Clear? And this is the aldehyde may attack at the ortho position and here also it may attack on which position? Para position also aldehyde may come, because the reaction when phenol is present and the reaction takes place. Phenol is a electron donating group. Electron donating groups are ortho and para directing groups sometimes, and it may form at ortho position and it may form at para position. So which one is major means here and salicylaldehyde is major product and this is the minor product. So that's why both will form here. So what is your option here? First one, salicylaldehyde is correct, and para hydroxybenzaldehyde, this is also will be formed. So your option is what it is ma here, both 1 and 2, but we will not discuss this one because it is a minor. Here it is a major because hydrogen bond formation takes place here. So it is a major and it is a minor. So your option is here, option 3 is the correct one. Clear ma? Next question. So the molecular formula of DDT has how many chlorine atoms? Just now only we have discussed here. You see what is the structure of DDT? This is the structure of DDT. How many chlorine atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is your option is option 1 is the correct one. Clear ma? Next one, 35 question number 35. What is the reagent used for the testing fluoride ion in water? So it is there in the first year only. Alizarin S is the correct option. Option 1 is the correct one, 55, and this is option 1. Next one, chloropicrin is used as a, I already mentioned, phosgene, COCl2 and chloropicrin. What is the formula of chloropicrin? Trichloronitromethane, CCl3NO2. It also be used as a which gas here? Tear gas. Clear ma? So it is used as tear gas, and I already mentioned, and tear gas and phosgene they used as a means your poisonous gases in the World War I. Clear ma? So next one, 37, question number 37. Which is used in the manufacture of plastic? Clear? What is the plastic and which compound is used means here vinyl chloride. What is the compound here? Polymers, we have one chapter, there we will read about this concept. Clear? So what it is here? Vinyl chloride, polyvinyl chloride, you know, that is plastics are made up of mainly that compound. Clear? Next one is 38 freons. Dichloro means, you know, difluoromethanes is used in, you know, refrigerator, we have already discussed, and 38 is third option. 39th, which of the following is known as a freon which is used as a refrigerant? Previous above question only. Difluoromethanes and chlorofluoromethanes or ethanes we will called as a freons. So that's why your option 1 is the correct one. Clear ma? All are theory part questions only here. Iodoform can be used as a antiseptic. You know, tincture we will use, iodine will be present here, it will be used as a antiseptic. So iodoform is used as a which one here? Antiseptic. So 40 is option 2. Which of the following is here anesthetic? I already said chloroform is not nowadays, and some years ago, and chloroform is used as a anesthetic. Clear ma? So that is option 2 is the correct one. Next one, coming to the 42. An important insecticide is obtained by the action of chloral on chlorobenzene. It is, that's now only we have discussed chloral or chloral hydrate. Whenever reacted with the 2 moles of chlorine, 2 moles of chlorobenzene, you will get which one? DDT. So that's why DDT is used as a insecticide. So that's why, and here option 3 is the correct one. 43. In fire extinguisher, pyrene is, you know, CCl4 can also be called as a pyrene. CCl4 can also be called as which one here? Pyrene. And it is used as a fire extinguisher. Clear my it is? So that's why option B. And 44, question number 44. BHC, benzene hexachloride. What is the benzene hexachloride formula here? So this is the benzene hexa. How many chlorine atoms will be there here? Total 6 chlorine atoms will be there, and this is benzene hexachloride. Here which one will be there? Hydrogen atoms will be there. There will be a hydrogen atoms. So what is the formula here? C6H6 and what it is Cl6. Clear my it is? So total how many hydrogens are? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Chlorine 1 2 3 4 5 6. And C6H6Cl6 we will call as a benzene hexachloride, which is also used as a insecticide. So it is, what it is, you know, gamaxan. One of the isomer of BHC is a gamaxan used to kill the ants. So these are insecticides. So option 1 is the correct one. So these are questions from level 1. So now we will start the level 2 questions. Here some important questions and some tough questions are there. So we will discuss one by one. See the now level 2 question number 1. So they have given here one question. First one is CH2Br plus you will get and NaOH they have given reacted with NaOH, and we will get the compound is alcohol, ethyl alcohol plus NaBr. This is the one, and the, you know, rate constant they have given for this reaction is K1. Clear ma? And the next question they have given in the second one CH3, you know, another one is CH2Br, same. And here next one again it is treated with the NaOH. You got the compound here alcohols, you know, nucleophilic substitution reactions these two are CH3OH plus NaBr, and this is rate constant for this reaction is K2. Now they are asking here K1 and K2 are rate constant for the above reaction. The correct relation is, They're asking what is the relation, correct relation between the K1 and K2. Clear? And you know that here bromine is replaced by the nucleophile OH. This is nucleophilic substitution reactions. But we have two types of nucleophilic substitution reactions. The reaction may follow the SN1 mechanism or SN2 mechanism. But you see, you have to identify whether this reaction follows the SN1 mechanism or SN2 mechanism. Clear? See now, here which bromide here? And primary alkyl halide this is, because Br is attached, halogen is attached to CH2 group. Whenever halogen or OH it is attached to the CH2 group, then we will call those are primary alkyl halides or primary alcohol. So bromine is attached to CH2, so that's why it is a primary alkyl halide. It is a which one ma? Primary alkyl halide. Come to here. Here also what it is? Bromine is attached to which one? CH2. So that's why it is also which alkyl halide here? It is also primary halide, primary alkyl halide. You know that whenever primary alkyl halides are present in the nucleophilic substitution reaction, then they follows the SN2 mechanism. Tertiary alkyl halides means SN1 mechanism. Primary alkyl halides means SN2 mechanism. Both are primary only here. So which reaction takes place very fast? You know that here OH nucleophile will attack here, bromine attached carbon atom here. But you know SN2 reaction means the nucleophile attack from which side? Back side. Clear? Back side means the alkyl halide should be less hindered. Then only the SN2 reaction takes place very fast. Clear? You see here, nucleophile OH minus ion should be attacked from the back side. And here which group is there? CH3 group. But here how many groups are there very close to CH2? 3 groups are there, more bulkier. So it wants to attack on the carbon, but these 3 groups will not allow the to attack the nucleophile on the CH2. So that's why this reaction takes place slowly, but this reaction is fast. Why? Because here only one bulkier group is there, but here you know 3 bulkier groups are near to CH2. They will not allow the nucleophile to attack on the CH2. So that's why this reaction takes place slowly and this reaction takes place very fast. So that's why automatically what will happen ma? If the reaction is fast and rate constant also will be higher, so that's why K1 is greater than K2. This is your option. Clear ma? Simple, you have to see. And it is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. Then which nucleophilic substitution reaction you have to identify, SN1 or SN2. Both are primary alkyl halides, so that's why it is a SN2. SN2 means nucleophile should be attacked from which side? Back side. So that's why the alkyl halide should be less hindered. If it is more hindered, nucleophile will not attack easily. So the reaction will take place slow. Here more hindered, less hindered. This reaction is fast and this reaction is slow. So that's why rate constant for the first reaction is greater than the second reaction. Clear ma? And next one. Second question, you see question number 2. Clear ma? They have given here some graphs. Free energy profile for given reaction is. Clear ma? So reaction they have given here, you know, OH minus plus what they have given ma? CH3Br. What is the product you are getting here? You are getting the product is OHCH3 plus what it is ma? Br minus which reaction ma it is? Nucleophilic substitution reaction and also SN2 reaction. Now they have given graphs here, 4 graphs they have given. Which graph is correct for this reaction? See the first graph what they have given. I will write here graphs. Clear ma? So first graph here free energy, here energy is there E and here reaction coordinates. First one, this is the graph, and same second one, same here reaction and energy reaction coordinates, and this is the second one. And third one you see ma? So this is energy, free energy and reaction coordinates, and this is, and fourth one, if you see the fourth one, say this is energy reaction coordinates and this is. Clear? See now 4 graphs are there. They have given 4 graphs, and which one is the correct one you have to identify. You know that here SN1 reaction and SN2 reactions both are exothermic reactions. Which reactions ma here? Exothermic reaction. Why exothermic reactions? You know that here Br will be replaced by which one ma here? nucleophile. Br also nucleophile, and OH minus, it is Br is internal nucleophile. You know that when this bond breaks, which one you will get? Bromine is more electronegative than the carbon. Bromine gets which charge? Negative charge. Carbon gets which charge? Positive charge. Negative charge ions species we will called as a which one? Nucleophile. And it is also nucleophile, and here OH minus also nucleophile. But you know that this nucleophile is replaces the already existing nucleophile in the molecule. Means which nucleophile is strong here? OH minus is strong. So that's why it replaces. You know that strong one always replaces the weaker one. So that's why OH is strong nucleophile compared to the bromine. So that's why this is a strong nucleophile, and it makes very strong bond here. It makes very strong bond, and compared to this bond is a weak bond here. Clear ma? So bond is weak means what will it will have? It will have the, means it is unstable. Unstable means it will have which energy? High energy. And it is bond is strong. Bond is strong means it is stable. Stable means it will have the low energy, less energy. Clear ma? So here high energy and here low energy. How the molecule, how this is converted? High energy is converted into low energy. Energy is high, it should convert it to low energy. How it will convert? By releasing some energy. So that's why. And releasing energy means that reactions we will call as a exothermic reactions. We will call as a which one ma? Exothermic reactions. For exothermic reactions, you already know energy of the product should be greater than the energy of the reactants. Clear ma? So reactants energy should be more compared to the, because you know we have already mentioned delta H should be less than 0. Delta H less than 0 means what it is ma? Delta H should be negative. When the delta H negative, delta H means what we will call? Products minus energy of the products minus energy of the reactant should be negative. When it will be negative, you know that if the reactant energy is more compared to the HR is greater than HP, then only you will get the negative. So see, reactants energy should be greater than the products. Which graph it is? You know that here? Yeah, this is reactant energy. This is what it is ma? Product energy. Product energy is greater here. But here you see, this is reactant energy. This is which one ma? Product energy. This is reactant. This is a product. So product energy is less than reactant energy. So that's why this is the option. So option 2 is the, what it is ma here? Correct one. Means remember one point here, whether it is a SN2 mechanism or SN1 mechanism, both are exothermic reactions. Clear? That is because strong nucleophile replaces the weak nucleophile. So that's why strong nucleophile will make a strong bond compared to the weak nucleophile. Bond is strong means the molecule is more stable, will have the less energy. Less energy means what it is? How higher energy will be converted into less energy? By releasing some energy. So that is your, clear ma? Option 2 is the correct one. Same for this reaction, third one they have given. Rate expression for the reaction given in the question number 2. Question number 2. So what is the rate expression? Clear ma? We have already discussed in the PU part the rate of, it is a which reaction? SN2 reaction. It is, you see, nucleophile attacks takes place from which side? Back side. And also it is which one? Methyl bromide. So SN2 mechanism. SN2 mechanism means you already know rate is directly proportional to the concentration of alkyl halide and nucleophile. Concentration of alkyl halide and which one man? Nucleophile. If you remove the here proportionality, rate is equal to K into, you know, alkyl halide and nucleophile concentration. So this is your answer. So option what it is ma here? Option 2 is the correct one here. Clear? Next one. Question number 4. See the question number 4. They have given here one compound. So what is that compound is? They have given one is chlorine attached to the benzene ring. There is another one, chlorine is here. Clear ma? So they have given lithium bromide. This is a lithium bromide, clear, plus acetone. Acetone is a solvent, acetone, clear. Next one, it is a, they have mentioned SN2 condition. They have mentioned here, this reaction follows, which one here? SN2 condition. What is the product A? They have given 4 options. Clear ma? Now SN2 reaction, what is the nucleophile here? Lithium bromide they have given. Lithium bromide means how it will be dissociated ma? Li plus, metals always, lithium is a metal always electropositive, and this is bromine. Br minus is a nucleophile now. Now nucleophile means, you know that here chlorine is there and here also chlorine is there. Nucleophile means what it will do ma? It replaces the chlorine atoms here. OH is what happened here, you see, OH, and it is substituted the bromine here. Clear ma? And bromine is substituted by nucleophile. Here also chlorine will be substituted by nucleophile. Which chlorine will be substituted? Means, you know that this chlorine is attached directly to the benzene ring. Directly to the benzene ring means it involves in the resonance, because here you know that benzene ring means which bonds will be there ma? Double bonds will be there, and lone pair on the chlorine and double bonds are separated by which bond here? Single bond. So it is a what we will call conjugation. When conjugation is there, they involved in the which one? Resonance. When they involved in the resonance, this single bond is converted into partially double bond. It is a partial double bond here. It is not a single bond. They have given single bond. They will give single bond only. But you have to think it. It is a partially double bond character will have. But here, is there any chance here? No, it is a which bond here? Single bond only. It is a which bond ma? Single bond only. Got my point here? So that's why single bond and here double bond. Which bond is easy to break? Single bond. So that's why, and this chlorine, bromine will attack on this carbon and this chlorine will be replaced. So then what the compound you will get here? And that chlorine which is directly attached to the benzene ring will not be substituted by nucleophile, but here this chlorine will be substituted by nucleophile. Then what the option here? Option 3 is the correct answer. Clear matters? That is your C. First option, what they have replaced here, chlorine is replaced by bromine. Second one, both the chlorine and this chlorine, two chlorines are replaced, so it won't happen. So next one, question number 5. Under identical conditions, solvolysis of which of the following substrate would lead to the maximum racemization? Would leads to the which one here? Maximum racemization. Clear? So you know that solvolysis they have given. I already mentioned when they have given solvolysis. What is meant by solvolysis? Clear? The solvent is act as a nucleophile. Those type of reactions we will called as a reactions we will called as a solvolysis reaction. Means in the reaction, solvent itself is act as a nucleophile. And you know almost all 99% solvolysis reactions comes under SN1 mechanism. Clear ma? So they are asking here maximum racemization. You know that in the SN1 solvolysis they have given hint, so that's why it is a SN1. SN1 means what is the intermediate in the SN1? Carbocation is a intermediate. Carbocation is intermediate means, you know, just I will take the example, and this is the carbocation is a intermediate. Clear ma? So carbocation is a sp2 hybridization, so that's why next time what will happen? Nucleophile may attack from the front side or may attack from the back side, because the carbocation is a planar. Planar means it can attack from the front side or it can attack from the back side. So if 50%, there is a chance of 50% of nucleophile to attack from the front side, and another 50% it is chance to attack from the which side? Back side. So then what we will get here? We will get the racemic mixture. We will get the which one ma? Racemic mixture. Means one is a retention 50% configuration and 50% inversion. We will call that one is a racemic mixture. So they are asking maximum racemization. To maximum racemization to form, and this carbocation should be more stable. If it live for long time, then OH easily attack from the front side and back side, you will get the maximum racemization product. If it is less stable means some nucleophile it attack, but within the less time it will be converted into the product. Means it has to attack the carbocation very fast. Very fast means some amount of the carbocation means some amount of the nucleophile attack, and remaining nucleophile may not attack, because before attacking 100% of the nucleophile attacking the carbocation, if it is unstable and it won't be live for the long time to consume total nucleophile here. So that's why maximum racemization, it depends upon the stability. If carbocation is more stable, then you will get the maximum racemization product. Remember always, maximum racemization product means what is the condition here? The carbocation should be more stable. So that's why you see now they have given 4 options. In that one, if you identify which carbocation is a more stable, and that one give the maximum racemization product. See the first one here. See first one, they have given option H, and here ethyl CH2 CH3, and here CH3 and Br. If remove the Br, this carbon will get the which charge? Positive charge. Clear? And this is stabilized by hyperconjugation. 3 alpha hydrogens, 2 alpha hydrogens, total how many? 5. But see the option 3. Option 3, what is there here? You see, there is a benzene ring. Benzene ring, and here hydrogen, here CH3. If it is removed, chlorine is removed, what you will get here? Positive charge. You see, this is positive charge, and here which ring is there? Benzene ring. Positive charge, and double bond is separated by which bond? Single bond. Conjugation, they involved in the resonance. It is stabilized by resonance and also hyperconjugation. So it is most stable compared to the remaining. In the remaining cases, you see, there is no phenyl ring, so that's why aromatic ring is there. You will get the resonance structures. Due to the resonance structure, the molecule or the intermediate gets the most stable. So that's why your option is what it is here. Option 3 is the correct one. Next one. See the question number 6. Which of the following alcohol shows faster reaction with HI? Clear ma? Which of the following alcohol shows faster reaction with HI? You know that here they have given some alcohol. Means I will simply write alcohol formula is ROH, and it is reacted with HI. We have already discussed in the alcohol, phenols and ethers. Clear ma? Whenever alcohol, in this one, what is the reagent we used here? HI. HI means H plus and I minus. Clear ma? You know that it is a electrophile, and oxygen having lone pair of electron, so that's why it donates its pair of electrons to electron deficient, that is proton. Oxygen OH is there, what it will do ma? It accept the proton. When it accept the proton, it will be converted into ROH, and oxygen is losing electron, so oxygen gets acquires with charge, positive charge, and positive charge is there on the oxygen highly electronegative atom. Clear? Then it is a unstable, so that's why it will take the electrons from this carbon. R is which one? Alkyl group. So what is the intermediate in this reaction? In this reaction, intermediate is here carbocation. Carbocation means alcohol reaction with HI. Then first what happened here? Carbocation. Then iodide will be reacted with the I minus. Here I minus reacted with the carbocation, negative and positive, there will be a bond, Ri. That is the reaction actually. So the fast means how fast the reaction takes place, how fast alcohol will be converted into alkyl iodide. It depends upon the stability of carbocation. If the carbocation is more stable, then the formation of Ri is very faster. Clear ma? So that's why which of the following alcohol shows faster reaction with HI? Faster reaction means here I already mentioned the carbocation should be more stable. First one, what they have given here? Cyclopropyl alcohol they have given here. And the second option here, and cyclopropyl, methyl alcohol. Clear? And the third one is here allyl alcohol, and the fourth one they have given here benzyl alcohol. Now if you write here, I already mentioned the rate of the reaction depends upon stability of carbocation. Write the carbocations here. If you write carbocation here, this is carbocation, OH will be removed here as a water, and carbocation you will get here, and in this case you will get the carbocation here, and in this case allylic carbocation, and in this case you will get the benzylic carbocation. So which carbocation is most stable here? And we will think benzyl carbocation is most stable, but it is not most stable, and this is the most stable carbocation. Compared to the benzylic carbocation, it is the most stable. It is what we will call cyclopropyl methyl, CPM cation. Cyclopropyl methyl cation. So why it is more stable means, you already know that here this is CH2 plus. Clear? We can explain. This is, you might have one is there, a new concept here, dancing resonance. Clear? So in this means cyclopropyl methyl cation, and they involved in the dancing resonance also. What is that? We will discuss. Actually here there is a sigma bond. It is a which member ring here? 3-member ring here. 3-member ring, and you will think this bond electrons will be present on this line. No, these electrons are, this is the bond electrons, they will be here. 2 electrons will be present like this. This bond will be like this, because here 60 degree is the angle, but it is a which carbon? sp3 carbon. What is the angle? Angle should be here 108 degrees, 108.9 degrees. Clear? So that's why here angle strain is there. Due to that, and these bond electrons are there in this way, banana bond we will say. The electrons are present here. Clear ma? Now it is a carbocation. Carbocation means one empty p orbital will be there. One empty p orbital will be there. Now what happened? And this donates the electrons to here p orbitals. Overlapping will be there. And here sigma bond electrons, and here empty p orbital, overlapping will take place. This overlap is very strong. This is very strong compared to overlap of pi electrons and and empty p orbital. So that's why this is very strong bond it will form. Very strong overlapping we can say, not bond, overlapping. Clear ma here? Strong, very strong overlapping. So that's why if overlapping is strong and the carbocation is more stable. And another one we can say dancing resonance here. CH2 plus is there, and I will write this is the molecule. And this is ring is, due to the ring strain, this is unstable. So that's why these ring electrons will come here to neutralize this positive charge. Now what happened, you see, and this is one, and this is the bond, and this is the bond. This bond electrons are shifted here. This carbon is losing electron. So that's why positive charge, and it is double bond. Now another chance is there. This is also, this bond may also go here to make a double bond. Then what the compound you will get? Double bond, and here positive charge. Clear ma? Previous positive charge here, now here and here. It is dancing from this position to this and this position to this. So this is, it is more stable. Why it is more stable means this is the reason. So that's why this is the cyclopropyl methyl carbocation is most stable compared to the benzyl carbocation also. Clear ma? So that's why what is your answer here? Your answer is this alcohol participated in the reaction very fast, because this is a most stable carbocation. Clear ma? So this is option 2 is the correct one. Clear? Next one. For the given reaction, they have already given reaction R, and here R1, and here there is a R2X. Question number 7 this is. Clear ma? Treated with which one? Water. Water means what it is? H. OH they have given, and you will get nucleophilic substitution reaction, and halogen will be replaced by nucleophile, that is OH. Which substrate will give maximum racemization? Previous we have discussed. To get the maximum racemization, the carbocation should be most stable. First one, what they have given my option? C6H5, and here CH3, and here C2H5Br, and write the carbocation for this one. What you will get? C6H5 benzene ring, and here there will be a CH3, and here CH2, CH3, and you will get positive charge here. Br minus. This is the carbocation. Next, second one. Second option what? This is the first option. All carbocations we will write. We will see which one is the most stable. And CH and here CH3, CH3 and bromine. Clear ma? Tertiary allylic bromide this is. And if it is bromine is removed, then which carbocation you will get here? You see CH3, CH3 plus, and plus what you will get ma? Br minus. Come to the third one. Third one is C6H5 and here CBr, and they have given here one is on the benzene ring CH3, another one is on the benzene ring there will be a CH3. Clear ma? If you see this, then what the carbocation you will get? C6H5, C plus, and here there will be a OCH3, and here there will be a on the benzene ring there is a CH3. Go for the fourth option here. What is the fourth option they have given? They have given C6H5 and here CBr, and here they have given nitrobenzene. Benzene, on the benzene there will be a NO2 group, and here on the benzene there will be a NH3 plus group, N3 plus. Clear ma? Then what the carbocation you will get if I write? If I write this is C6H5 and C plus, and here there is a NO2 group, and here there will be a benzene and N plus and H3. This is. Now I already mentioned here, the maximum racemization means the carbocation should be most stable. Which carbocation most stable you see? And here this is carbocation is stabilized by which one? Benzene ring and also hyperconjugation. Here how many alpha hydrogens are there? 3 alpha hydrogens. Here 2 alpha hydrogens. Total 5 hyperconjugation structures and benzene ring. It is also stable. Come here, and in this case hyperconjugation 1, 2. This is 3 alpha hydrogens, 3 alpha hydrogen. One is resonance. Clear ma? But here we will get 3 double bonds, pi bonds are there. Here only 1 pi bond. And this is most stable compared to this. So this is most stable. But come to here. So we have 3 benzene rings. 1, 2 and 3, and this carbocation, and also here which bond the groups they have given? Electron donating groups they have given. Electron donating groups, what it will do? It increases the stability of carbocation. They donate the electrons to benzene. Benzene donates the electrons to which one? Carbon. So some positive charge will be neutralized. If charge is less, stability will be more. Electron donating groups increases the stability of carbocation, and this carbocation also involved the resonance with how many benzene rings here? 3 benzene rings. Compared to this is most stable, because here only 1 benzene ring is involved in the resonance, but here how many benzene rings involves? 3. With 3 benzene rings means you will get more resonating structure, most stable. And here also 1, 2, 3 resonance structure means 3 benzene rings are there. But here which group is there? NO2 group, highly electron withdrawing group. NH3 plus also very highly compared to NO2, it is highly electron withdrawing group. When electron withdrawing groups are present on the benzene ring, they withdraw the electron from the benzene, benzene withdraw the electron from the which one? Carbon. So carbon is losing electron. Losing electron means positive charge density increases. Charge density increases, stability will decreases. So that's why compared to this is less stable. It is the most stable carbocation compared to the 4. So that's why this compound gives the maximum racemization. Next one, see the question number 8. Question number 8. Which of the following halides give fastest elimination reaction when it is treated with alcoholic KOH? And it is treated with what is alcoholic KOH. First option wrong they have given, and you just correct it. And here what is the first option? Option 1 is there is a bromine. Clear? And next one, second one is compound Br. Third one, compound is here, there is a Br. And the last one is fourth one Br. Clear ma? So all we are treating with alcoholic KOH. All are treated with alcoholic KOH. You already know that whenever alkyl halide treated with alcoholic KOH, which reaction takes place? Elimination reaction. Aqueous KOH means substitution. Just halogen will be replaced by OH. Clear ma? So now, which is first reaction? You know that elimination reaction means, which elimination will take place? Beta elimination means hydrogen will be removed from the beta carbon, OH is removed from the alpha carbon. Clear ma? Then you see here, and suppose in the first case we have two beta hydrogens. This is alpha carbon. Clear ma? And alpha carbon attached carbon we will call as a beta carbon. This beta carbon is having hydrogen. Here also alpha carbon attached carbon we will call as a beta carbon, and this beta carbon also have